Okay, so we're back today with another celebrity feature, and this has to be one of well, if there was a super fan in the world for this person, Sue would be it or her. So I'll let Sue introduce this one. Over to
Yes.
you.
So, I mean, I could talk about this woman for hours. And actually, I was only a super fan, as you quite rightly said, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, if that. So I never listened to her early stuff. And then I watched the documentary. So if nobody has seen a documentary, your homework is to go and watch that, okay? That's all I know so far. It is The Lovely Pink. And I watched that and was like, that is a woman on a mission. And that is a woman that is really here to create a new way of being, and how she was specifically with her kids that really activated me. And then it was a couple of songs that I was like, oh, they sound quite catchy. And then I started listening to them, and then my entire life changed. I left my husband. No, I didn't. I'm kidding. And now this will be next month, the third time that I would have seen her in concert. I saw her last year. I took my daughter to go and watch the concert up in Sunderland, and then I loved it so much. 2 weeks later, I got myself tickets to go and watch her in London, and now this year I'm going again, bringing my husband this time. So it's a real family affair when it involves The Lovely Pink.
Love
So I'm
it.
going to share just a little snippet of her chart. I'm going to apologize in advance. It's a picture, so I'm hoping you can kind of see it. So first and foremost, what we would kind of look at is her type and her profile. So you see she's a manifesting generator 5-1. Okay, so manifesting generators, okay, generate a lot of energy when they do what we love. And I don't know if you know Pink or not, but if you ever have the opportunity to watch her, there's a lot of energy in the room. She does what she loves. She has always done what she loves, not just in terms of singing, but in terms of her acrobatics, because she's a gymnast as well. And so that is why when you're in her energy, when you're in the presence of her, you can really feel that. She's a 5-1, so got that fifth line, which is all around. She is here to kind of lead, but it's also a line that can be projected on. So this is why potentially people project on her and see her as the savior. So with that 5-1, that fifth line is actually, my daughter is a 5-1. That fifth line is people project on them because they want them to save them. Part of with Pink, and I would say, obviously if I was a coach mentor, I would support her with this, is to not take on that identity of savior. You're not here to save everyone and others. Okay, so that's the first thing. The other thing I would actually look at is triple split definition. And this is because obviously I know her, she's my best friend, but this is because she is very much around other people. She's got a transpersonal profile. Okay, so it is very much around others for her. And her sun personality here, which is that 64, is around confusion, but allowing confusion to activate illumination and inspiration so we can transcend our limitations. All right. So the way I see that with her is specifically within her acrobats, the things that woman can do in her physical body is quite mind-blowing, to be honest. I've witnessed that. I have a desire to do that. I even went to do aerial arts myself and ended up with herniated discs in my back. So I was like, all right, okay. But she has that gift. It's a skill within her to be fully accepting of what is. And from that deep acceptance of what is, she can transcend the limitation. And I see that with her within those acrobats. And then if we quickly look at this, she's got a left angle cross of Dominion. All right. And that's as it sounds. It is all about authority. Okay. So it's all around, she's here to kind of take power, to be the authority over circumstances, over situations. but in a way to make it better, not in that, like, you know, as I always say, in that like oppressive way, in that like, you know, do what I say. But you can see the power within her. We can feel the power within her. And she's here to really kind of draw on the past, to draw on history, and then to use that for profit, essentially, which again, she's got that gate 26, which is in the ego, which is all around integrity. But if what we're selling is transformational, it's not a bad thing. And that's such a key piece for so many people.
Yeah.
I listen to her music and I feel uplifted. I go to her concerts and I am like taken to another place. I think Oprah Winfrey even said her music takes you, it transcends you. So should she profit from that? Absolutely. And when you and everybody else, when we are able to sell what also creates transformation in others, should we profit from that? Absolutely. So those are like the key pieces that I was drawn to pull out in terms. What she is selling is her music. It's in integrity. It's beautiful. It's phenomenal. And it's why she is, or part of the reason why she is the success that she is today.
Boom. Mic drop. Well done. Thank you. That was beautiful. I love that. Let's do another one.
Let's do another one.